Okay, so a lot of people really liked my tutorial on how to record using video software. So now I am making one to help someone how to use emulation and ROMs. Now, there are a few things you're going to need for this. One, if you don't want to use a keyboard to play your games, you're going to need a joystick of some kind that you can plug into the computer. If you have an Xbox 360 or a PS3 controller, then it should work fine. If for some reason it doesn't, then you're going to have to get a cheap one at a Radio Shack or something. But they're not that expensive. I spent like $6 on mine and it works pretty well. Now, as far as emulation is concerned, um, you need to first get an emulator. EmulatorZone.com up here is usually pretty good about having decent emulators. First, you go over here and select the system you want to emulate. For this demo, I'm going to choose NES. Now, when you go over here, it gives you a rating and what type of emulator you want to use. I'm personally a fan of Nestopia. And once you go over here, you just select Nestopia 1.40 and then save it wherever you want. I have mine saved to the desktop, and then you see it right over there. Now the second thing you're going to need is a ROM. Emulator is like your system, and a ROM is like the cartridge that you use to play it, only in data form. Usually all you have to do to find the ROM you want is just type in the game and put ROM at the end in any search engine, and you should be able to find it easy enough. Let's just test this with Super Mario Bros. 3. And the first link should bring you to the ROM page. Then you just go to download. And just wait for it to load. And then download this and save it. Now, once that's done, you should use an unzip program. If you don't have one, then just find WinZip somewhere on the internet. It shouldn't take you too hard. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find it. Well, once this happens, you should really make a folder to put everything in so you don't lose track of where everything is. And then just put all your emulation stuff in it. Okay. Now once that happens, you go into your emulator, which I'm using Nestopia, and then it gives you a bunch of options. The first thing you want to do is you want to go into where it says options, go into input, and you want to take your joystick and you want to customize the settings to however you want them. I don't really have access to a joystick right now, but basically what you would do is you would go to set all, and you would select each button to the appropriate command. Like so. It's not that hard. Once you've done that, you're pretty much ready to play. So you go to File, Open, and then you find where the ROM is, select it, and voila, there's your game. No muss, no fuss. Turn that down a little bit. As you can see, it plays very great. How well it operates will determine on the video card on your computer. The better it is, the more powerful game you can actually play on it. NES games tend to play good no matter how bad your video card is, though, since it's pretty low definition stuff. Stuff like Game Boy Advance or PlayStation, though, might require a more powerful video card. It really depends. You're gonna have to look up what yours is called and then see how good it is. Trying to get my buttons here. It's been so long since I played a game using a keyboard, I'm probably gonna suck at this. What'd I tell ya? There we go. And my keyboard's moving. Great. Like I'm not having enough problems. Oh well. That's pretty much emulation in a nutshell right there. All you gotta do is find the emulator for the system you want, find a ROM for the system you want and the game you want, and then just customize your joystick on the emulator and have fun. I hope this has helped you, and I will see you guys later. See ya.